Hey everyone, welcome back to another video here at Elegantly EDC. I want to talk about EDC for beginners, specifically for those who aren't familiar with the concept at all. What's a good gift for someone who doesn't see the value in EDC gear just yet? Or maybe they don't even know what EDC gear is. Specifically, if you have a wife, a girlfriend, or a daughter who might benefit from embracing the EDC lifestyle, but don't know where to start in purchasing items for them, hopefully, my 2 cents will help you jumpstart that project. I'm going to be making a lot of assumptions in this video, and quite honestly, I'm going to base this kit on everything that I would have wanted when I first got into EDC gear. We're going to balance style, budget, and utility in sort of a beginner's trifecta. And as you can see from all these items, I've done my best to make it look really intentional by matching colors as closely as I could. Women tend to appreciate things more if they have a cohesive look, and in this example, I've gone for muted pinks and blues and white. So let's start with the bag. This is from the brand LATMAP, and specifically this is the 7-liter sling bag. This is great for over-the-shoulder tote or cross-body carry. I didn't want to purchase one that was in a larger size, basically because that would defeat the purpose of EDC, but at the same time, the 7-liter is large enough for someone who already carries a very full purse, just to begin with, to make the transition into a more streamlined EDC bag. The material is waterproof and made of a soft polyurethane leather, so it's not actual leather, but it does feel remarkably like the real thing, and it makes it very, very soft and luxurious. It's also easy to wipe off and clean should rain or any other liquid spill on the outside. The decorative strap is really comfortable and soft as well. It's easy to adjust, so you can change it up depending on your carry style, and even the buckle up here for adjustments is easy too. It still feels like a really nice accessory piece to accentuate an outfit, but it's not ridiculously bulky like a large purse. The inside is roomy, but still organized. The largest pocket has 2 smaller organizer pockets, and even a zip-up pocket for storing feminine hygiene products. The outermost pockets, both the medium and the small one here, they don't have any additional pocket organizing zippers or other little things like that. They're just roomy, easy to store pockets. And I can see these pockets being great for a day of light shopping for handmade jewelry or other small items. And I love the anti-theft pocket here on the back, which is just large enough for a wallet or even a passport if you decide to use this while traveling. 2 other added bonuses include the keychain hook here, which is great in my case for a clip-on hand sanitizer, and this headphone port here. The trend nowadays is for more Bluetooth headphone options, so maybe it's not used for that, but I could definitely see this being great for a charging port instead. So why this brand and not TomTalk, Peak Design, or a Bellroy bag? Remember, we're shopping for someone who doesn't yet appreciate the nuances and value that those other bags bring. We're trying to satisfy utility, budget, and style in this scenario. And for $28 on Amazon, this bag satisfies all 3. I would recommend saving your money until your special lady is ready to upgrade and fully utilize those other brands. Additionally, those dedicated EDC bags are pretty utilitarian in their design, and this bag with its distinctive, more feminine design might be more of an appropriate and appreciated gift. Another item that I would recommend getting for her, and by her I mean that special lady in your life, is the Swiss Card Classic Collection. I've opted for the Paris style for this video. I'll stop here and say that this is the most expensive item that I'll talk about in this video. I purchased this for about $80 after tax. And while this item satisfies both the style and utility goals more so than the budget requirement in the beginner's trifecta that I mentioned earlier, this item specifically is the core item that will introduce EDC tools to someone who may not appreciate them just yet. In fact, I built this entire pack around this core item. So consider this the golden ticket into Wonka's EDC factory, for lack of a better illustration. The bag and the other items here are just extra because you love her. Anyways, it's cute and feminine with a surprising amount of functions. Starting with a pair of scissors, a small knife, pressurized pen, toothpick, tweezers, and a nail file and screwdriver. Some other things to look out for on this card are a little pin hidden here on the side in case you might need something to hold some fabric together, a ruler both in inches and in centimeters. For a while, she may only appreciate the scissors, the tweezers, and maybe the pen the most, but this gets her foot in the door into the EDC lifestyle. You also get a very cool and stylish little carrying case hidden in the packaging in the back. And what's nice about it is it stores the Swiss card very comfortably. And what's nice about it is that it can be clipped onto the side of a bag or her keychain. In this case, I would just clip it up here on the bag. One of the things I like most about this series of Swiss cards from Victorinox is that it feels very intentionally made for the women's market. It looks and feels like something that was made by women for women, as opposed to just painting a men's EDC tool pink. Bottom line, it's hard to go wrong with Victorinox because, well, they're tried and true. I wrestled with this concept for a while, and you'll probably notice that I did not include a separate knife as part of this kit. And forgive me if this is a stereotyped observation, but women just don't typically carry knives, notably a dedicated pocket knife, unless they're already in the small minority who's into EDC gear. I think your money would be wasted with the addition of a knife in this beginner's pack until the recipient can appreciate the usefulness and dedication to caring for a separate quality knife. The small little light-duty knife here in the Swiss card will be just enough to get her started. If you purchase an expensive knife, for anybody who's not ready for that tool and just doesn't see the need for it, it will most likely get set aside and collect dust. Let her warm up to all of the exciting tools with a convenient-to-carry, stylish Swiss card. Side note, my dad gave me my very first Swiss Army knife when, I don't know, I was probably 12, and I honestly didn't use anything but maybe the scissors for the longest time. But after a while, I really began to see the value and usefulness of the other tools, and it wasn't until my friends noticed my MacGyver-like resourcefulness that I really grew to love gadgets like these. My point is that this Swiss card just might have the same effect on your girlfriend, wife, or daughters, whomever you're buying this for. Other cutesy items to go with the Swiss card might be nail polish if that's her thing. I typically use long-lasting and more expensive brands like OPI nail polish. The downside is that it takes a while for this brand to truly dry and set in. And for on-the-go nail care and touch-ups, I would highly recommend these alternatives instead. Something like the Sally Hansen Insta-Dry or the Wet n Wild Fast Dry AF series. Now, I've actually used these so I can vouch for their drying time. It's significantly faster than the other brands. If you intend to buy nail polish for your girl, be warned to avoid any bottle that says gel on it. Most times, those require a separate curing process, and they don't lend themselves to EDC carry. Another item to include might be chapstick, and I've gone for the EOS brand for 2 reasons. 1, I just like this brand better, and 2, it's pink and blue. But some other great options might be the Burt's Bees and the original chapstick brands. I would discourage anyone very strongly from going further down into the makeup world other than lip balm or chapstick for a lady. For women who don't like to wear makeup, that's awesome, rock that natural look. But for women like me who do like to wear makeup, we typically have our favorite brands, ingredients, and shades. For example, while these two appear close enough to each other, these are actually very different makeup items. One is mine and one is my sister's. Makeup can be very expensive and most times non-returnable, so even if your heart is in the right place, unless you can stake your life on the exact item that she uses, a good smelling and deep hydrating chapstick from most drugstores will be enough. And although not externally super cute, I would recommend including a modified first aid kit. I bought this one at Walmart, and it comes with a few Band-Aids, an alcohol wipe, and even some gauze. But some other items that she might really appreciate would be blister bandages like moleskin, which are slightly more cushioned Band-Aids, especially if her shoes hurt her feet. And I've only just realized that I've used the last of mine, so I'm sorry that I can't show you in this video. But some other things to consider would be emergency Advil or Tylenol, even an extra hair scrunchie, and perhaps a makeup wipe or even some safety pins. You can get really creative right here and really personalized, and this can be your moment to really showcase just how well you know the lady you're going to be buying this for. Just remember to keep it small and convenient. And for the rest of the bag, just let her fill it with whatever she wants. Sunglasses, an iPad, a wallet, whatever pens she uses, and even some other items that may just drive you nuts. Remember, this pack is to introduce her to EDC gear, one baby step at a time. So whether you wait until next Valentine's Day or Christmas, your anniversary, or her birthday, I feel like this pack can be given as a gift for almost any occasion. My goal has always been to encourage a community around EDC gear for women. So please let me know if I missed anything and what additional items you might have included in this pack, or even any other first-time EDC gifts that you might be aware of. Happy gifting, and I'll see you on the next video.